got a Haas VF2SS, and nothing has been done to it yet. So I'm going to show you guys how we calibrate the touch setter and how we're going to touch off with a probe. And to do that, we're going to need a couple things. First of which is going to be the actual probe. And this up for you guys. Really cool. And the second one is going to be this, and it has a 1/4" gauge pin in there. And then we're going to be using the indicator. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to be using all these things in just a second. First, let's go ahead and load up the probe into tool 24. That's where we keep it at. You don't have to do that. We have it sitting on the other machine. It just makes it easier. So it's already up. And I'm going to put the gauge pin in tool number 1. So I'm going to bring that up. Now I'm going to put the indicator in the machine. So I'm going to try and put it in the center of the table as much as possible. Alright, so now that's all set. And now I'm going to go into handle jog. And I'm going to start to bring this down. My goal is to zero it out, so I'm going to show you guys that. Moving as I lower Z, and lower it till it's 0, and there it is. Alright, so now we have it zeroed out, and I'm going to go into position, and I have the Z-axis highlighted, and I'm going to hit origin to zero it out and clear it. Alright, so now I have it zeroed out, and now I'm going to get the measurement from the base of the gauge pin to the base of the spindle. I've decreased the increments that I'm going down in the Z-axis until I have it perfectly zeroed out. And then I'm going to go back into position, and it no longer reads 0. It reads 3.6654, so I'm actually going to write that number down because I'm going to be using that later. Alright, perfect. So I'm done with the indicator, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out. We've got our measurements needed. And now I'm going to jog this, and I'm going to try and get it as centered as possible on the touch center. And I wanted about 250 thou above. Alright, so that's pretty centered. So now I'm going to close the doors. And I'm going to go into edit. I'm going to probing, calibration, and complete probe calibration. So now it's saying, make sure you have it 22 thou above the touch center, which we have. And the length, so that's the measurement that we got when I said we were going to use that to write down, we're going to use it later. That was 3.6654, so I'm going to go ahead and enter that in for the length. And hit enter. And our diameter is 1/4 inch. Tool number is number 1. Orientation, so that's where the touch center is on the table, and you can see that's number 2, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to 2. And probe tool number, we have that in as 24. So I'll go ahead and enter that in. And double check everything. Alright, so everything looks good to go. And now that I've entered all that information, it's actually going to generate code, generate a program to run off of, and it's going to calibrate the touch center, and then it's going to, you guys will see it touch off with the spindle. So, go ahead and hit cycle start. It doesn't look like it's moving right now, but it's actually moving down in really small increments. Alright, now it's going to bring the probe out, and it's going to touch off with the probe. set. Calibration is complete. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.